But
Okay. Part five of the bait and switch. How my ex best friend stuck me and my wife with her two nephews. Okay, so at the end of part four, we were discussing what the sister did, what my ex best friend did when she was contacted by CPS. But before we talk about that, we're gonna talk about when CPS gave us the second kid. So at this point, he's 4 years old. He come to the house. We getting him settled. Everything is going good. Couple days pass by, and we started seeing crazy activity from him. He was overactive. He was very angry for some reason. But I think it was because he don't know us. This baby do not know us. All he know is he was picked up and dropped off. He don't know me. He has seen me, has been in my life, but it's been a year or so. He was a baby when the last time I saw him. So of course, he don't know us. He just know that he's in a house with strange people. He's been with his auntie all this time, so he's acting out. Is what I thought. So he went into breaking things.
he was very destructive. Like he would be breaking the bed, breaking wall plugs, or breaking things in the car. Just breaking, very very disruptive. Very 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 just coming in doing whatever he can get his hands on. It he broke it.
No lie, he kind of made the house a hostile environment from like a couple days after that. It was like everything changed once he came. We didn't know that we didn't know what to expect. We just thought that he would just fall right in line. But from what I could see, he was missing his family. He wanted to be with his aunt. That's where he wanted to be. He wanted to be with his mom, but he had been with his aunt for so long that's all he talked about. He said her name at least once, twice, three times a day. He always asked about her. He always asked about his mom. He always asked about his family because he could talk. He was 4 years old. So he can talk. He could talk. And so for him it was just really a trying time. And for us it was very emotional just watching him go through separation anxiety, because that's exactly what it was. It was separation anxiety. He was missing his family. And so we would call so that he could talk to D and speak with them, and we tried to keep them as much contact with them. This was in the beginning, that we could, because he needed that. He needed that interaction with them so that he could be okay for us, because after he would talk to them, he would do a little better.
So I know one day we called. We talked basically every other day or so, whatever. So the last time we called, they said they would come over. So we arranged for them to come over. They brought pizza, stuff like that. So as we letting them interact or whatever, seeing just sitting back, we noticed like the same thing he would do that he was doing here, he was also doing over there. Like basically he ran that household because he was telling the auntie what to do, and I'm like, whoa. So this is where it stems from.
Yeah, because anything he would say or do, it was okay. Like, he yelling and all of that, it was okay. Like, that wasn't okay with us. You're not about to come and tell me what to do in my own house. You only four. Okay, sit down before I get
We're
you.
not doing that over here. So basically, like she would tell him to do something, he'll turn around and do something else, or he'll snatch something out of her hand. So I'm looking at Bay like, you see what I'm looking at, because this exactly what's going on in this house. So they at the end of the meeting they will be crying. The grandma she came too, so it's like both of them crying. The grandma just die hard crying like she'll never see him again. So after a while, they'll call like maybe once a week, or text once a week. So they started easing and dropping off. So we reach out, we keep reaching out, then we start hearing nothing.
Yeah, because it came to a point where they always wanted us to bring the boys out there to see them, or to meet up with them, or to come over there to them and make that 45-minute drive. Like, okay, we've been at work all day. Y'all want to visit them? Y'all want to have home visits with them? Come and see them. Come to the house. Why is it that we have to make this road trip every time we want to see y'all? You know, every time y'all want to visit, we have to make this road trip to come and see, for y'all to see them, but y'all don't want to make the same sacrifices to come back
Yeah.
and see them. So one day he came home. One day we took them. Did we take them or they
Yeah,
picked them up?
we actually took them this time.
Yeah, so this was like around the last time that they seen him. He was still 4. I mean, they seen him after this, but this was the last time they had like really stopped having home visits, because when he came back, he was distraught. The youngest one, he was fine. He came home, he ran right on in the house, and he was happy, you know, he was home. But the oldest one, he was distraught. He was running away. He was screaming and hollering. He didn't want them to leave him. He wanted to stay with them. It was very heartbreaking. Like, I had tears in my eyes. I was crying so bad because this baby is reaching for y'all. He's reaching for you. You know, he want to stay with you, and you're denying him access. And you're all he know. His mom is not is pretty much in his life. You and grandma has been there this whole time. He's with strangers basically because he don't know us. Even though I'm his godmother, he doesn't know us. And you're telling him it's gonna be okay, and you're pushing him off in the house.
And she said that every time she would come or every time we would take them over to visit, because she only came to our house once.
One time.
And out of that, maybe 15 times that we done let them see each other, you came to our house once. And when you would leave, oh, it's okay, stop crying, it's gonna be all right. Ma'am, why you don't want to get him?
He wanted to be with her.
Like,
that's where he had been for 3 years. That was like his auntie mama, you know. He wanted to be with her. He wanted to be with her family. She had a daughter, and she had a girlfriend at the time. And yeah, that's where he wanted to be. He wanted to be with his grandma. He wanted to be with them. And he didn't want to be with us. He wanted to be with them. And it was really no reason why he couldn't be there. But besides, she didn't want him there. She didn't want to deal with the whole situation of CPS, court, his mom, and all of those things. She didn't want to deal with that stuff anymore. So after she left that day, I was like, if she's not going to come and see him, if she's not going to make the effort to come out here and spend time with him, we're not going back and forth no more. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna go back and forth no more. We're not gonna, go out there when we really don't have a way to go back and forth out there. We're not gonna do that.
One time you did try to soften up your heart and be like, babe, you think it'd be a good idea for us to take them out there? Hell no. Because if you can't come over here and meet us halfway at a public place where y'all can sit, eat, or talk or whatever, hell no, we're not driving that 45-minute drive to an hour and be in traffic. No.
Yeah. I feel like we did enough. I feel like we was doing enough to the point where there was 1 or 2 visits a month or every 2 weeks or however y'all wanted to do it, because it was open invitation. She was my friend, so it was open invitation. Anytime she said, hey, I want to come by to see the boys, that would have never been an issue, because it wouldn't have been no issue no other time, She could have came by if she wanted to. It was just she didn't want to make the time to do it. She was now living.
Just basically she wanted us to drive to her, and her like save her gas, or her like us coming to her house. We're not doing that. I'm sorry, we're not doing that. This your family. We helping you, so you can help us. So if you can't help us, then it's a no for me. We're not gonna go this route. And I stood on what I said. No.
Y'all can see who the mean one is.
It is. No. We're not finna do that. So my thing is, she would contact her and she would let me know. And I still would say, hell no, we're not doing that.
Yeah, I think I can be transparent and say that a lot of what happened in our situation was because of me. It was because of my heart, and the things that I allowed to happen to us was a lot of it was my fault, because I didn't have a heart and heart for the things that were going on with us. And it's like I put my wife in this situation, and so I was just trying to help figure it out. But she had to be the strong one. She had to be the one to put her foot down.